working closely with these other countries, yes, these other countries are going to be inclined to defend them, right? I think building tensions between Russia right now, especially with setting the precedent that larger countries can just go in and take over smaller countries, like, I don't know, Russia wants to do with Ukraine. Why do you think that's okay? Why do you think setting the precedents that we can just invade smaller countries, right? Because we acknowledge that our military is bigger and stronger than Russia's military, correct?
You said what?
We acknowledge that the U.S. military is bigger, stronger, and better funded than Russia's military, correct?
Of course, we're the best.
Okay, so if it's the case that we have set the precedent that bigger countries can just invade and take over smaller countries, then what is stopping Russia from seeing what we did to Venezuela as a clear act of aggression towards them and any other country that is aligned with them that we are bigger than? How are they? Why would they not begin to try to cede as much power as possible to make sure that at least they would have a fighting chance if it is the case that we ever tried to do to them what we just did to Venezuela?
Like I keep telling you, this guy was wanted by the CIA and the FBI.
I would really appreciate an actual answer to my question, please.
No. It was due to narcotics. As you can see,
this is not relevant, baby.
Narcotics is a major
this is
in the USA.
Tyrese, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart me as well, baby.
Is a big issue.
So, chat, he's not gonna answer my question, chat. He's not gonna answer my question
right now. Narcotics.
What was the question that I asked you? Thank you so much. What was the question that I asked you?
What is stopping Russia from invading Ukraine since the USA has invaded Venezuela? That's what you're saying. That they should do the same.
Okay, so then why are you talking about the charges against Maduro? That's literally irrelevant.
The reason why the USA is stopping this guy is obviously for a reason.
I'm not. The question was. Wait, stop. Whatever. I'll just let you go. Whatever.
That's the problem.
This is not relevant because there are ways to embolden countries to create a regime change than to violently invade them, kill off civilians, and then take their president. This does not make them safer. This sets a global precedent that large countries like the United States can essentially just do whatever they want. So what is going to stop larger countries like China, not larger, but like stronger countries like China, Russia, and Israel from doing the exact same thing and causing a global civil war?
Like I told you, this president, no civilians were killed. They grabbed the president.
Several civilians were killed. We know for a fact a 24-year-old woman was killed in her sleep. An 80-year-old woman was killed in her sleep. These people came in at 3 a.m. There were 1,000% civilian casualties.
There were no civilian casualties.
That is not true.
They came and captured the man.
No, they bombed Venezuela at 3 a.m. and then at 4 a.m. they captured Maduro.
Why should we care when thousands of Americans, millions of Americans are dying from fentanyl overdose?
So it's okay. So it's okay when Venezuelans die, innocent Venezuelans.
No, but you have to understand. In order for there to be
why should I care about American lives over a Venezuelan life? Why can't we care about these?
America first.
Why can't
America first?
That doesn't mean. America first doesn't mean everyone die, but him invading
U.S. citizens first.
I would appreciate being able to respond.
Okay, talk.
Okay, I've been trying to. Anyway, so invading Venezuela in the ways in which we did is not America first, because it's quite literally, as someone like Donald Trump who does not like immigrants, the fact that he was sending these people to CCOT, this type of behavior and the fact that we typically see regime changes like this ends up in a worse set of circumstances, and if anything, ends up with like another dictator in power because people get so frustrated they take on the strongest person they see, and those people typically seize their power via authoritarian means, and when that happens, people flee that country more often, right? So this is going to cause a higher immigration, higher illegal immigration. And if you concede that these things harm the American economy, then what he did is not America first at all. Right? Him potentially causing civil war across the globe, or having other countries surrounding Venezuela, preparing for refugees, is not America first, because we are a part of the surrounding countries, right? This is not America first to force Americans to have to pay for refugees that in a conflict that did not have to happen the way that it did. This is not
Refugees are not
America
coming
first.
in.
This actively shakes up global precedent. This is not something that we should be allowing as American citizens, and this is not something that was even approved by Congress. But no one even cares about that. So I don't see. I don't know what your response to that is. I would like for you to respond to that.
All you do is making up theories.
This is not a theory. This has happened over a dozen times.
You're making up theories are gonna happen. You're making up theories.
Baby, you just denying. Baby, you just denying reality does not make reality not reality.
You are making up theories.
Can you respond to what I said, please?
You hate Trump so much that now you're making up supposed theories that could happen. That's what's going on. You hate Trump
These are
so much
these are
now.
not theories.
No,
This is a
these are
this is
theories.
a
These
this
are
is a
theories.
global
You're making up supposed outcomes
this is
that
a
could happen.
global this is a global baby. This is a global phenomenon of what happens when we invade foreign countries and coup their government.
You are making up theories right now.
Okay, so when we invade Okay, so when the United States invaded Germany after the First World War and destabilized their economy, what happened?
You said what? Pardon?
When the United States and the UN invaded Germany and destabilized their economy, what happened?
Bro, that was plenty of years ago.
I don't care if it was 1,000 years ago. When the UN, including the United States, invaded Germany,
to new times.
I would appreciate. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, you can. We do that all the time.
To new times.
Yes, you can.
We have a new president.
This wasn't that long ago.
No. We have a new president. Like I said, we have a new president.
Baby, this wasn't that long ago.
That knows what he's doing, that's smart and highly educated, that knows the best interest for this country. He knows what he's doing.
Why would a highly educated person say that? Why would a highly educated person say that?
The outcome is going to be different. So what are you saying? You're just making theories of what could possibly happen, but it's not going to happen.
I think some of us need to be enslaved again.
You start getting personal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said.
Anyway, so can you respond to my question, please?
Like I told you, the case with the Venezuelan president.
No, I'm not talking about the Venezuelan president. I'm asking you, let's look back in history and see what happened, right? And one of the worst things people think happened, right? So when after World War I, when the United Nations went into Germany, invaded Germany, and took over their economy and destabilized their economy via regime change, what happened immediately after?
History is history.
Oh my God! I need you to. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you what happened. I'm just going to tell you what happened. Within this new regime, Schmittler tried to coup the government. And because he tried to coup the government and tried to take over via authoritarian means, the people of Germany who were in poverty and wanted a new regime to take care of themselves, were agreed with the installment of Schmittler as their authoritarian dictator. And then what happened?
This is bullshit.
What happened? What happened?
1940.
What happened?
This is bullshit that happened back then so long ago. In the 1940s, 1930s. So what are you saying?
The unaliving of 7 million people was bullshit?
I'm not saying it's bullshit, but I'm saying this happened plenty of years ago. We are in 2026. Times have changed. Times are not the same thing.
What have changed about? What has changed about?
Now we have a president that's heavy on border control. He's not going to allow random refugees to enter our country. That's not happening. He's not allowing.
But this is going to cause for more refugees to enter the country.
He has programs like ICE. He's making sure the border's secure.
Refugees are legal.
No, but he's not going to allow that. Trump is not allowing.
He's not going to allow legal migration.
No, he's not going to allow no refugees to come into this country for what?
So he's going to allow. He's going to.
No, we not.
So when we did that, we're going to allow thousands of Venezuelans to die.
They're not going to die. Bro,
They do. That's the entire point.
Venezuela and the USA is not even a war. That's not even a war.
You don't need to be at war with a baby. You don't need to be at war with a country to destabilize it.
Like either way, you talk about that's not even a bit. This issue gonna get resolved automatically. It's not gonna take long. There's not going to be no issue. The USA is going to run Venezuela in a couple months from now. So all this issue about Russia, second, third, none of that is happening.
Where are you getting this? I don't know who we is because you're not a part of that. But where are you getting this information from?
What information?
Where are you getting the information from that we don't have to use like the events of history to determine what could happen in the future?
Because we are in a new age. Times change.
Okay, so what's new about the age?
We have a new president.
A new president doesn't mean that that he is no longer a part of history.
That's officially smart and knows what he's doing.
So if Donald Trump is smart, then why does he say that smart people don't like him?
Well, he just makes jokes. He's a jokester. He makes jokes.
Why would he joke about that? Does. What's the joke?
Because he has a good humor.
What's the joke? What's the joke?
It's a humor.
What's the punchline? What is the joke?
You can always.
What is the joke?
You're trying to use a joke and we're going to use it in the wrong context.
What is the joke?
In the wrong context. You're trying to take a joke and use it in the wrong context. That's what you're trying to do. So then tell me what the context was. Well, he obviously made a joke. You guys think it's so serious. I mean, obviously liberals are not pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? Every neighborhood that's run by liberals and Democrats in blue states, as you can see, crime is very high in those cities and states. So obviously the Democrats and the blues, they're not really smart. So you support people that are like destroying neighborhoods, and blue neighborhoods, a lot of drugs, a lot of crime, a lot of bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, either way, Democrats are not smart too. And he was just making up a joke. So what are you saying?
I wasn't talking about Democrats or Republicans.
That's what you said. You said supporters are not smart. His supporters are what? Republicans.
I didn't say that.
They're conservatives.
I didn't say that.
Yes or no?
Donald Trump said
who's that smart supporters?
But that's not what I was talking about. Why are you asking me this?
Most of Donald Trump's supporters are conservatives.
Wait, why are you? This is not even what I was talking about. How did you even get here?
No, that's what you're saying.
That's not what I said.
That's what you did.
Donald Trump said that smart people don't like him. Why would a smart person say that smart people don't like them?
I mean, he was making up a joke.
What's the joke? What's the punchline?
He was making a joke.
But what's the joke?
He was being sarcastic.
Okay, sarcastic about what?
He was being sarcastic. I don't know what the context was.
So how do you know he was being sarcastic if you don't know what the joke was?
You're pulling up one quote and like you're trying to get out of context, and the blah blah making up a whole lot of bullshit.
Then what's the context?
I don't know what the context was.
How do you know that I'm saying it out of context if you don't know the context?
Obviously, he wouldn't say it like that's his supporters on purpose as like something that's.
How do you know that? What about when Donald Trump said that he loves the uneducated?
He's making up jokes. You're taking jokes.
That's a joke to you? A president saying that is a joke?
Yes,
what's the punchline?
Yes.
What's the punchline?
You're taking these jokes and taking them out of context. That's the issue.
What's the punchline? What's the joke?
That's the problem. You're taking these jokes out of context.
Can you please explain the joke to me?
You're taking jokes out of context. Everybody.
I heard you the first time. I don't know why you keep repeating yourself.
Wait.
Baby, I don't know why you keep repeating yourself.
What's your proof that it's not a joke?
What? What's my proof that it's not a joke?
Yeah. What's your proof?
It was probably a joke, but the joke was that he was being honest.
No, he was not. Where's your evidence?
There's a type of the evidence is that we've done this test before, that if only educated people, like people who have gone to college, were to vote within the country, Republicans would never win.
Oh, brother.
Republicans would never win
and
another.
Where is this data coming from?
I can find it for you. Let me grab it for you.
From a biased news source.
Anything to help you cope, baby. Ooh. Why did you assume it was just biased immediately?
Because I'm already knowing. Most news sources is fake news. They're biased.
How do you know that they're biased?
Because a lot of news stations do not like Donald Trump. Most of them are run by liberals. That's a fact.
How do you know that they don't like Trump?
because these news sources most of the time are in blue states, such as CNN, all these funny New York Times, all these news sources. Most of the time, are most likely.
Isn't the
biased
New
to
York
Trump.
Times owned by a Trump loyalist? New York
Most of the
Times
time,
is owned by a friend of Trump.
Most of the time, but
How is the New York
the one that
how is
posted
the New
article.
York he directly is how is the New York Times
Oh,
biased?
plenty of news. Plenty of news.
Oh, hold on. Plenty of news. How do you know if something is biased?
I mean, every time, like they're just against Trump. Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that, Trump did this, Trump did that. You know what I'm saying?
If they so when news so when the news reports
Trump
so
himself
when
has
the
made these claims and said this is all fake news.
so you just
They
believe it
make fake
you
news
just
reports.
you just believe that it's fake because he said that it's fake?
Of course.
So you don't require any evidence?
I mean, like most of the time, me personally, I never look deep into it because, like, from what I've seen, Trump is doing for this country and stuff. He's already doing a lot of my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the country is safe. With the ICE, you know what I'm saying? Making sure, like, protecting
But
the
our country is categorically less safe with the way he's handling
No,
ICE.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
It
Not
is
at
though
all.
because
Not at all.
according no, we're overall capturing. Like, do you think our country is more safe or less safe when we capture less violent criminals?
It's definitely more safe because nobody's in the USA. We have a lot of defense systems.
Baby, I asked you a direct question.
He's made sure the military. is
He's not going to
prepared
answer my
for
question,
any type
Chad.
of attacks.
He's not going to answer my question. So, is the country more or less safe when we capture less violent criminals?
Well, we are safe because we have a president that makes sure.
He's not
our
answering my
military
questions,
is
Chad.
disturbed-
He's
is
not
receiving
answering my
a fair amount of
questions.
money.
Okay, so would a country be more or less safe if we capture less violent criminals?
Less violent criminals, you said?
Is a country more or less safe when we catch less violent criminals?
You're trying to trap me with this question. Therefore, I'm not going to answer.
If you have
I told you,
if
you're
a
trying to
person
trap
with
me
a
with
good
this
argument could never be trapped.
No.
A person
You're trying to trap me.
with a sound
You're trying to trap
worldview,
me with this question.
a person with a
I told
sound
you,
worldview can never
Trump
be
has
trapped.
Trump has invested a lot
Baby,
of money
baby,
into the U.S. military.
baby. He cannot use the U.S. military on civilians. Okay? Anyway, I would appreciate you actually respond to what I said.
I am responding to what you said.
No, you just said that
I
you
told
would. Honey,
Trump
you
is
just
prepared.
said that you wouldn't respond to what I said. I am not going to continue the conversation with you until you respond to what I said.
Because now you're trying
Okay,
to
so then I think this is going to be the end of our conversation. We've been talking for 42 minutes. I don't think you're capable of having an honest conversation. I think you're in a cult. Like, for example, can I ask you a question really quick?
Ask me a question.
If Donald Trump said to bomb the entire of Oklahoma, would you be behind it?
I mean, why would he say that? You're just making a
he's an intelligent.
No.
This is not a claim. I'm asking you a question. A claim is a statement.
When Trump went out to Venezuela,
No. Stop. I really think it's important that you answer this question. I really think it's important that you answer this question, right? If Donald Trump called for the entire carpet bombing of Oklahoma, would you be behind it? Would you support it?
Trump would not do that without giving the reasons why he's doing that.
Okay, what if he said that they're full of like cartels? Would that justify it to you?
Well, he knows what he's doing. So if he doesn't,
okay, so you would support him bombing the entirety of Oklahoma.
If he has good reasons behind it, then of course he's doing what's best for the country.
What if you were in Oklahoma? You would allow for Donald Trump to kill you?
I get out of there.
What if you couldn't? They're not allowing anyone to leave because there's cartels. Why would they? Wait! Stop! Why would they allow a city full of cartel members to have people be able to leave it? Because then the cartel members can just leave. So they don't allow anyone to leave, and you're in Oklahoma. And he says we have to carpet bomb Oklahoma. Would you allow that? Would you be
Either
okay with
way,
it?
I'm willing to risk my life for my country.
So
I'm
you would
proud.
allow for Donald Trump to bomb you?
I mean,
You'll be okay with that?
I mean, like, if this for the betterment of my country, for my country to be better, I'm willing to risk my life for my country. No problem, no issue.
You're not risking your life. You're not risking your life. He's calling for your murder.
If I have to put my life on the line for this country, for the betterment of this country, I'm willing to do it. No hesitation. I'm willing to do it. No hesitation at all. I mean, like, I don't know what's the silence for, but honestly,
Are you being serious right now?
of course I'm being serious. What? For the
You would
country, I'm
allow
willing to
you would
risk my life
allow
for this thing.
you would allow for Donald Trump to take out the entire population of Oklahoma.
I mean, if it's for the betterment of the country, then what has to be done has to be done. If I know that my death can lead to the betterment of this country, then no problem. That's not an issue.
So the innocent people there don't matter.
Like I told you, in order for there to be peace, there must be war. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
What if Donald Trump called for the bombing of every blue state? Would you be okay with that?
For what reason? Like it has to be a reason
Because they vote against him. If you believe one second, baby. If you believe that Donald Trump is the best for this country, clearly anyone who is against him doesn't want the best for this country. So what if that was his justification? What if he called for the straight carpet bombing of every blue state?
Everybody has the freedom of speech. So therefore Trump wouldn't.
This is not freedom of speech.
Trump wouldn't do no bullshit like that.
I'm saying if he did.
You're making up claims. You're making up like
this is not a claim. I'm asking you a question. Questions are not claims.
That are never gonna happen. You're making up
questions are not claims.
You're making up scenarios that are never gonna happen.
It doesn't matter if it happens. I just kicked my camera.
That are never going to happen.
That's the point. That's That's the point. I'm testing. I'm not testing reality.
That are never gonna happen. Donald Trump is never.
Dude. I'm not testing. Stop it. I am not testing reality. I am testing your principles. You said that you would be okay with Donald Trump eradicating the entire population of Oklahoma. So now I'm asking you another follow-up question. It's a dialogue tree, okay? I'm asking you another follow-up question to test your principles. If it is that, please stop. Anyway, calm down. So, if Donald Trump called for the carpet unaliving of every blue state, would you allow that? Would you be okay with that?
That scenario is not happening. You're just making up.
That's the point. Right, that's the point of me asking you a hypothetical.
Going to happen.
That's the point. That's the point. That's like the point.
Like half of the population, or like a big percentage of the population. So what are you?
But you said it doesn't matter what happens as long as there's a benefit for the country. And if you believe,
no.
So okay, so then you don't actually care about the betterment of the country then. So you don't actually care about the benefit of the country.
No, I do.
Okay, so if he said this is going to better the country by removing.
Oh my gosh, I'm not.
No, it's. What are you talking? No, it's not. Other countries have done this before.
No. That scenario is unrealistic.
Doesn't China have like 6 different massacres of them killing millions of people? What's going on? Doesn't Congo have a bunch of massacres where they killed off like a solid million? Like, what are we talking about? Other countries have done this before.
No, we are in the USA. That's not possible. It has to pass through Congress. That's not happening.
Wait, why do you
That's
suddenly
not
care about?
happening.
Wait. Why do you suddenly care about
That's not
Congress?
happening.
Dude, I
Right
heard you the
now,
first fucking time. I heard you the first time. Stop repeating yourself. You're not a
stop
broken
making
record.
unrealistic.
Stop it. Why do you suddenly care about congressional approval and you support his acts in Venezuela? Why do you suddenly care about congressional approval?
Because
He clearly can do whatever he wants.
Venezuela was for the betterment of the country because this president was obviously involved in narcotics. Therefore, he needs to be stopped because narcotics is a major issue in the USA.
Okay, so then if he says that those in blue states have connections to the trafficking of narcotics, then we should go into these. How is this unrealistic? He already did it. He did it with several states already.
It's unrealistic.
What are you talking about? How is it unrealistic? He's already invaded states before.
It's unrealistic. He's not bombing.
Okay, so this person's in a cult, chat. This person's in a cult.
I'm not in a cult.
He's in a cult, and I believe some of us do better on fields. This person is like categorically brain broken.
Yeah.
I think we're done having a conversation now. You just said you would allow Trump to kill you. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Anyway, guys, feel free to join the guest request if you support the Big Don. That was wild. Did anybody clip that? Did anyone clip that? Because I'm actually not recording right now. Did anyone? Why do the craziest things happen when I'm not recording? Why do the wildest things happen when I'm not recording? Somebody send me that recording, please. Please. Good God. Anyway, y'all feel free to join that. We don't have any more. We don't have any more requests. Where are the requests at? Are y'all scared? Did that scare you guys off? If that's the is that the representation of your party? Is that what we're doing now? Let's go to the next person, guys. Also, oh wait, hold on. Bailey, thank you so much for the $10 Cash App. Nevea, thank you so much for the $2 Cash App. Guys, if you would like to support me, you can find my Cash App Venmo, my link tree in my bio, you guys. And if you would like to, I really appreciate it. If you click that little heart next to my name at the top there, you can become a super fan, y'all. So please become a super fan if you enjoy seeing some more debates.
Fuck Trump orange choke.
Okay, make a video. Don't come up here. And if you have, thank you so much for the guest, by the way. I'm so sorry I couldn't thank you guys while I was talking to him. I was really locked in, but thank you all so much for the love and support. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to disconnect.
I got you. Let's go to the next person, y'all. Only join if you support Trump. Anyway, let's go to the next person, y'all. Mods. Anyway, guys, feel free to join the guest request if you support Trump. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Anyway, guys, feel free to join the guest request if you support Trump. We are looking for debates. That was a pretty crazy conversation. That was a pretty wild one. I genuinely don't know if he's trolling, or if he is just. I almost said something crazy, and I'm not gonna say it. I almost said something crazy, and I'm not gonna say it. Who is this Brock person? I'm about to get blocked. Hello?
Hey there, Tashika. How's it going?
I'm fine. Do you support Trump?
Of course.
Why is that? Looks like people in the chat know you.
It's weird.
So why do you support Trump?
For typically, hypothetically, a lot of different reasons. I think economy. I think him making our country stronger through war, through peace, war with peace or whatever. Peace through strength or whatever the hell you want to call it. I think it's a good thing. I think fixing up our economy and giving people money back is good. I think everything he's been doing is good. Shut down the border. There's been the least amount of illegal alien crossings since 1970, I believe. So it's beautiful what he's doing. We're about to enter the golden age. So.
Okay, so when we look at history and when we've done what he what he did 2 nights ago. And we see that the overall response from the people is either to take over their government again and reenact another dictatorship that also causes an increased level of like those people dying, as well as like increased level of them seeking to leave their country and go to other countries. How is this going to be something that's going to benefit us in the long run, right? How is that going to benefit us in the long run if we know what
How's what
typically
going to
happens?
benefit us in the long run? Him fixing the
Right.
country, it's going to benefit it for multiple reasons.
There's been no country there's been no country in which the United States has done this before that has seen a better set of circumstances, right? We did this to Iraq, and then thousands of Iraqis died.
Well, yeah, that one was horrible. They shouldn't have done it, but the way Trump
But
and
this is exactly what we did,
operated is
though.
basically, well, but they want to do it in like a better way where less people get hurt, and they just want to overtake the most corrupt dictator, foreign regime, the communist, socialist dictator piece of shit out of there. So he wants to get him out of there.
He's more corrupt than Putin.
No. I'm just saying, like in Venezuela right now, he's not a good guy. I know a lot of Venezuelans. I've seen a lot of videos on the interweb there, and everyone seems incredibly enthusiastic about it. So.
No, there's actually several protests going on as we speak.
Like
they are not safe by people in Caracas where they invaded. The Venezuelans the Venezuelans that you were witnessing like on Twitter were like in Florida. They were in Miami. They were not even in Venezuela.
What?
The people that you saw, a lot of those protests were in Miami.
Yeah,
not
why would
Venezuela.
they're not they're protesting Maduro. They were before, but people aren't protesting it. They love it. They're doing happy
No, they
protests.
do not. There's active protests going on.
Where? In
In
Miami, like you
Venezuela and
said?
Caracas.
No, that's
They're
happening in Miami. The happy protests are happening in Venezuela. The bad protests are happening in Miami. How'd you not understand that
no,
by now? Come on, dude.
no, it's in Venezuela. There have been several interviews of people who live there. They are not happy with what Donald Trump has did. Obviously, they're going to be happy that a dictator is no longer in rule, but the United States has a long history of just installing another dictator that is simply sympathetic to United States ideals. That is not a benefit. More people die when that happens.
Are you sure about that? Is that real?
Yeah. That's like what happens. That's what happens. Like remember when the United States invaded Germany after World War One?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? You don't remember like one of the like core parts of history where we in the
Well,
UN
I
invaded
wasn't
the
around,
and
but I don't remember that happening.
you don't
But I
read
remember that.
books, buddy?
No, I
You
remember.
didn't take you didn't take 8th grade history?
It's not what I said.
Okay, so then you should know the events of
I
World War
said
One, right?
no. I don't remember it because wasn't there. But yeah, I remember
I think you
learning
know what
about
I
it.
meant.
So
Don't be weird. Don't be
yeah,
weird.
no, I'm not trying to be weird, but I remember
You
learning
are.
about it. Yeah, I
Like
remember learning about it.
are
Yeah.
you autistic?
No. What the
Okay, so
hell
then
type of
you have
question is
no
that? Are
excuse for
you?
not understanding what I meant. So, like I
What?
was saying before,
Are
yeah,
you? Are you? You are?
no, no, that's why I would have understood what I said, right? So anyway,
Well, you realize
um,
it's a big spectrum, right? Like that's a huge spectrum that I'm
r-
probably on the lower
r-
end of, and you're probably above it
okay,
compared
so
to
then
me
say
on the
that you're
spectrum.
probably autistic. Then I don't know why you said
No,
no. Then
I'm saying you're on the higher end of the spectrum compared to me.
okay,
So you can admit you have it. That's
at
fine. You
least I
can say you
understand
have
what
it.
words mean.
I understand
Hello.
what words mean
Anyway,
too. What did you just say? You said, "Do you remember it happening?" No, I don't because I wasn't alive back then.
so this man is autistic. So like I was saying before, either he's autistic or he just tried to tell like the worst joke in all of history.
That's not a joke. I
Which would
remember learning
which
about it
would
though. Yeah, no,
I
that's
don't
fine.
give
I
a shit.
remember
I don't
learning
really give a
about it.
shit. I don't really
Okay,
give a shit. I actually don't care.
okay. Go
So
ahead.
yeah, I
Go
actually
ahead.
don't give a
I'll
fuck.
let you
I actually don't
speak.
give a
I'll let
fuck.
you
I
speak.
don't
Go
care.
ahead.
You're triggered. Anyway, like I was saying before, yeah. So what happened after that? What happened after we did that?
What happened after we did what?
What happened after we invaded Germany with the UN and then destabilized their economy by installing regime
Oh, I
changes?
don't remember that part.
Oh, Hitler.
And then what? And why that?
7 million
Why,
people
so
died.
is that going to happen now? Like, is that a direct cause? Because
That's what always
correlation is
happened.
not equal
Remember when we
causation. You realize
invaded?
that, right?
Remember
You
when we
realize
invaded Iraq?
that? Literally.
Remember when we invaded Iraq?
No, I wasn't born yet. Or I was. It was just happened when I was born. I was born in 2003. I was a little infant baby at the time, so I don't remember
So
that.
you
But I
didn't.
remember
Okay,
learning about it.
so
Yeah.
yet again, you didn't learn about this in your freshman year of high school.
No, I remember learning about it. Yeah.
Okay, so then answer the question.
Yeah, I remember it. What
Okay, so
about
what
it?
happened?
What happened during Iraq? We took him out. Saddam Hussein, isn't that the dude? Is that the same one?
Yeah, and then what happened? Then how many people died in the Iraqi war?
I don't know. Probably a good amount. Like I don't remember,
How
dude.
much? How much? How much? How much do you think?
How much do I think? What?
How many people do you think died in the Iraqi war?
Probably a good amount. I don't know.
Almost a
Probably more
million
than.
people. Almost a million people died. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. What a disgusting creature.
Go ahead.
What?
Someone just got a. I just got a request to turn my camera back on.
Because they were trying to turn it off.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead. Continue. I'll let you.
So yeah, we typically see that when we install these types of regime changes in coup governments, millions of people die because typically what occurs is that we instill a government that is sympathetic to us, and the people in these countries obviously don't like that because they are not fans of American imperialism. So what happens is they allow for people who are quite powerful who take over the government via authoritarian means, and because they use authoritarian means, they become authoritarian. They become dictators, and then more people die.
Listen, Sweet Pete. That's what happens when.
Not a chance. Let's go to the next person, y'all. Let's go to the next person, y'all. I don't know what that was. That was weird. That was odd. Anyway, guys, feel free to join the guest request if you support Trump. And if you do want to support me, cash up and with a link to in bio. I know I'm black and you guys hate that, but, still, I would like some support. Thank you. How old are you? Lila? Okay, let's go to the next person.
Hello.
Hello?
What's up?
What's funny?
I don't know why you're coming at me like that, all weird. But
What was funny?
What do you mean? What's funny? It don't matter what's funny. What we're laughing at.
Oh, nothing's funny. You just laugh at nothing. You're schizophrenic.
Girl, is this a debate?
All
Who
right,
laughs in a debate?
All right, I don't care about none of that. But I just I
Should
don't
get her
even.
checked out.
All right, you're retarded.
Oh, there it is. I clock it every time. Clock it every time. Clock it every time. Hello. Oh, let's go to the next person. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's go to the next person, y'all. Join if you support Trump. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me, turn on the bell. We are looking for debates. Okay, that person's not here. Let's go to the next person. People keep joining and then leaving. Are y'all like L fucking stage fright in the chat? Also, guys, if you want to be able to use like my custom emotes, go ahead and become a super fan. You can click the heart beside my name at the top there. Hello, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 30. How old are you?
I don't like the way you talk.
I don't support Trump. I was just coming on to tell you that you're literally cooking right now.
I appreciate
you're eating, you're doing what the fuck you need to do.
I appreciate you.
I do like seeing debates like this, and I like that you're giving people a chance to come up and say what.
My mod kicked you. I hate that shit. I don't know. That accent, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I'm so sorry. But thank you for your support, but I'm so sorry. W guess, W guess. How old are you?
Yeah, man. Better all.
Damn.
He's talking about why you support Trump.
Damn, that healthcare don't work. That
This
healthcare.
is a woman.
No one cares, buddy.
Shouldn't be able to vote.
No one cares.
Stupid.
You're mad. You're angry, buddy. You're angry. You're angry. You're angry. Mad as shit. Let's go to the next person. Is he sober? They never are. That's why they beat their wives so much. How old are you?
25.
Okay, so do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just feel like when the world goes one way, I go the other.
So you're just like a contrarian? So when the world said that slavery is a bad thing, you're going to say it's a good thing?
That's a great question.
Do you typically cheapen every conversation you engage in?
Do I do what?
Do you typically cheapen every conversation you engage in?
What does that mean?
That's really bad that you don't know what that means.
Okay.
How old are you?
You forgot.
I did forget. How old are you?
25.
Too old. When did you graduate high school?
Okay, are we talking about Trump or high school?
You can't talk about Trump. You're just a contrarian. When did you graduate high school?
2021.
And what did you major in?
Oh my gosh. So Trump out the window.
What?
Trump is out the window.
You're not able to give me any like critical analysis of why you support him. You just say you support him because people don't support him. But that doesn't make any sense. That literally just doesn't make any sense. No, Chad, she says she graduated in 21. In 21. I graduated in 2020. Chad, I graduated in 2020 and I'm 24. Hello?
Oh, yeah. I do like how he supports the high income people.
You're high income?
Depends on what you consider high.
No, it depends on what Trump considers high. Grizzle, thanks so much for the money again. I appreciate you, y'all. W Grizzle. What is the high income that you're referring to?
My personal opinion is like when it comes to welfare and low income, and like that's fine because my parents grew up on that. But I do feel like the people who work very hard to pay their bills and afford their lifestyle, but have to also compensate for those who don't do work as hard.
Yeah, that's what it means to live in a country. That's the point. That's like the entire point, is that people who make more money should help to support people who don't.
So then what do the people who make more money, like what side of the stick they get at any point?
What side of the state?
The stick.
They get the whole stick. Everyone gets a stick. They get a bustling economy in which poor people aren't starving and dying on their streets, and instead are held up so much to the point that they are able to work and receive health care.
So what about those who don't want to try to better themselves? Not the ones who don't have an option, but the ones who don't care enough. We're compensating for them.
Yeah, you should. You should compensate for them.
Do you compensate for them?
Yeah, I pay taxes.
Okay.
Everyone compensates for them.
Okay, so you're fine.
You think a lazy person should just starve?
In the Bible, but we're not going to go there.
Oh, so you believe in like genocide?
Which question do you want me to answer?
The one that I asked.
The first one. And say
that was the one.
But then I said I'm not going to go there.
You just said in the Bible, so now I'm asking you about the Bible and how that relates to your worldview. You said you appeal to the morality of the Bible, so I'm asking you about the morality of the Bible. So when God ordered the Jews to execute every man, woman, and child, and donkey, and horse, and any animal in their vicinity, to eradicate the people, any living organism on that land, do you abide by those morals?
We really got off subject. We was talking about...
You're the one who brought up the Bible, baby.
We were talking about the laziness. So that's what I was talking about.
But you cited the Bible when you brought this up. So you can't just believe in one part and not the other.
I didn't say that. I'm just only...
Okay, so then you should be able to answer my question then.
I'm thinking of the part that I know about.
Like, for example, when the Bible says it is more difficult for a camel to enter the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, and Donald Trump has the richest cabinet in U.S. history, why are you suddenly talking about the Bible in the context of his presidency? The Bible would not support Donald Trump. God himself would never allow him or most of the people in his Yeah, I can hear you. God would never allow the people of the Trump administration into heaven. He might let a rapist in, but if you're a rapist and rich, that's where that is one of the one things that God draws the line. Baby, I can't hear you when you're outside of the app.
Oh, I was trying to find the scripture.
What scripture are you looking for? Please stop leaving the app or I'm going to have to drop you. Just tell me what you're looking for.
Lazy hands make... Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. So, if they're lazy, then they're going to bring poverty on themselves. That has nothing to do with the wealth.
So they should die?
Didn't say that part. You did.
But if they're lazy and they don't get supported by anyone else, what typically happens? What would happen?
God provides in many ways.
Well, he's not real.
I say he provides in many ways.
Yeah, you know how he provided? By making other humans and giving them the intelligence to be able to form entire societies that pay taxes, that provides for the weak and lazy.
That's all you know.
Like, is the existence of human society not your God at work?
It's the existence of human society.
Are we not the creation of God?
Yeah.
Okay, so when he gives us the intellect to be able to create systems to benefit and help the weakest and lazy of us, is that not your God providing?
Hello? Okay.
Hello?
Yep.
Are you disabled?
You did cut out, so you may have.
Okay, so if God gave man the ability to form society that benefits the weakest and laziest of us, is that not him at work? Is that not his work?
I don't think so.
So the skills of man is not the result of your God. You're not a Christian.
The skills of man?
The skills and power of man is not a representation of the power of your God?
God did give man power. I do believe.
Okay, so when he gave man the power of reason in societal building, and then we create system to benefit the weakest of us, and that makes society stronger, how is that not the work of God?
Lazy hands make for poverty.
Right. But if the rest of society is diligent, they can help those people. Also, no one is lazy. That concept doesn't exist.
Well, then that means you don't agree with the Bible.
I sure don't.
Oh, well, then that's what we should have stopped a long time ago. I don't really do the pointless conversations. I'm not here to convince you either.
So it was a good thing when God called for genocide 7 times?
Girl.
So you don't care about that?
The gaslight is real in here.
How is it gaslight to ask you what's in your book? What am I gaslighting you about?
You laziness. I'm confused.
The Amalekites were genocided because they were lazy?
I am confused.
You're confused about your own religion? Aren't you being lazy right now?
Oh
Do you know there's a thing called intellectual laziness? Aren't you doing that right now? Isn't that a sin? You're literally committing a sin right now.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Are these God's strongest warriors, Chad? What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you on this app breaking down people? Are you judging? Are you serious? Are you?
Yes, I do judge. You're
committing a sin. Who are you? Are you God?
I don't believe. I am my own God. I am me.
Oh. I guess God gave you the place to judge someone, huh?
God didn't give me anything.
Like, who are you?
Tashika?
Exactly. Not God.
Well, he doesn't exist.
So now he doesn't exist. But
he never has.
Talking about him. So why were you talking about him?
Because it was an internal critique, and I know the Bible.
Fantasy? Do you like fantasy or something?
Yeah, I like to read books.
Okay, so that's why you were talking about it, because you don't believe
right. I know the contents of a. I know what the Bible says he did.
So you know the creation of God, but you don't believe in God. You don't think he's real, but you just said that
you can
create it.
Right. I am a I am a huge fan of the Sonic comics. I don't believe that Sonic the Hedgehog is real, though I wish he was.
Okay.
Do you think if you read something, you think it's real?
Okay, Chad.
Wait, do you think if you read something, it's real? Do you think Hogwarts is real?
I think that you said, no, I know that you said that we were created by God, and now you're saying he's not real. So that don't make sense.
Because it was an internal.
Honey, that don't make sense.
It does make sense because it's an internal critique. I'm appealing to your rationale. Just because I say that God created us, it's because I know you believe it.
It's okay. It's okay if you do, though. No one's going to hurt you.
What? What are you talking about? You do realize that what you're doing right now is gaslighting, right?
He's real.
He's not.
That's not gaslighting. That's the truth.
No, you saying that I'm Christian because I try to appeal to your worldview is gaslighting.
I never said you were Christian. I'm sorry you keep hearing things or something.
So I'm being gaslit, chat. Do you have anything of value to say? Also, guys, please become a super fan if you're liking the content so far. I would appreciate some reparation for whatever this conversation is. A lot of black people are disappointing me today. Go ahead.
Have a great day, Tashika. God bless. Bye-bye.
At least she can read my name. She just left. Anyway, let's go to the next person, y'all. I have no idea what that was. I'm actually really uncomfortable. I'm a little scared. Yuck! Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Your mic is a little bit muffled.
Oh yes, I'm a bit. I have a cold also, so.
So your mic is muffled, and I have no idea what you just said.
Hello. Do you hear me now?
Okay, I'll try for as long as I can. Guys, if you haven't already, follow me. Turn on the bread, cash up in the link tree. Yeah. So, do you support Trump?
Very much.
Why is that? At least thank you so much for the $10 cash. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I want to say, English is not my first language. I'm actually from the Netherlands, from Amsterdam. But do you guys really know that he's been seen as a hero here in Europe?
Yeah, because you guys have a Nazi problem.
No, 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 no. The Nazis are the left.
Oh,
The Nazis
how
are
is
the
that?
left.
Wait, how is that possible?
How that's possible? Because just an example, here in we had the elections were 2 months ago.
No, no, no. Define Schnazism.
Um, a group of people that they're pushing their will or their stance or their beliefs, and
Hey, so that would make everyone a Schnazi, right? Everyone
yes,
has. Hey, baby. So that's not what that is. Okay. So a Schnazi is someone or a group or coalition that wants to seize power via authoritarian means, who calls upon the eradication or subjugation or removal of particular groups of people. That's what a Schnazi is, right?
okay, and that was an
So 1 second, baby. A Schnazi is not 1 second, baby girl. A Schnazi is not just someone who pushes their
yeah.
beliefs. Everyone pushes their beliefs. That's what being a person is.
No, that's not what's being a person is. You've
Yes, it
just
is.
given
You're literally
an
doing it right
excellent
now.
no. You've given an excellent definition of the left. Like,
So the
for
left is
example,
calling for the eradication of certain ethnic groups? Or
yes,
just certain groups?
yes.
Name.
The free,
Oh, who?
the free Palestinian movement is literally calling for the death of all Jews. Like, are you
Who?
serious?
No, they're
The,
not.
yes, they are.
The pro-Palestinian movement is calling for the
No, no.
eradication of the Jewish state, not Jewish people. Do you think the state equals the people? Like, do you
No.
think that do you think in the
Are you
United
living on
States,
no,
hey baby girl,
are
I
you
need to be able to
are you
respond. I
no,
need to
are
be
you
able to
living
respond. I need to be able to respond. Do you think that if the United States rewrote the maps and removed Ohio from the map, that the people in Ohio disappear? Do you think that happens?
uh no, they won't.
Okay, so if Israel stopped existing, Jewish people would still exist.
Yes, but they will they will exist. They will exist, but
Okay, so that's not so calling
under
for a country to not exist anymore is not calling for the people to
no,
not exist anymore. Therefore, the people of the pro-Palestinian movement would categorically not be Nazis.
no. You haven't like. Are you living like?
But let
I
me
can't
let me ask.
understand.
But
Like,
what can I
are
ask you
you
a question? Let me
no,
ask you a
no,
question really quick.
no,
Let
no,
me
no,
ask
no.
you a question really quickly.
I let you.
Let me ask
No,
you
I
a
let
question really quickly.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
but I'm
no,
gonna
no,
keep talking though, because it's a dialogue
no.
stream. I'm not done talking.
Okay,
There's nothing for you
no,
to
no,
respond to. There's nothing for
no,
you to
no.
respond to. Shut up. There's nothing for
Okay,
you to
no,
respond to.
now,
Be quiet. Be
now,
quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
typical
Be
left
quiet. Let's have a respectful conversation. Be quiet.
no,
I'm not done
typical left
talking. I'm not done
no, no,
talking. I'm
no.
not done talking.
No, at
I'm
this
not done
point I'm done.
talking. I'm
No,
not done
at this point I'm
talking.
done. No,
I'm
at this
not done
point I'm done
talking.
because
I
you're not
wasn't done talking.
trying.
I wasn't
It's
done
trying.
talking. I wasn't done
No.
talking. I wasn't done talking. Anyway, so like I was saying before, when the people of the Israeli government calls the people of Palestine dogs, and when people in Israel says that they hope they can take pew-pews and unalive the entire Palestinian population, or when they say that they should finish the job and remove Palestine off the map, or when their Israeli settlers go and remove every single bit of land and people from areas, is that not what the Nazis did?
Uh, the Nazis did that, but my question to you is,
Damn. So wait, which pro-Palestinian militia removed Jewish people?
if Palestinian wasn't so weak, do you think they wouldn't have done the same thing to Israelis?
Oh, so now we're just presuming that Palestinians are just as evil. You're weird.
Palestinians are fucking evil. Okay, so why is the war? Okay, why does everyone?
There it is. Don't let them rewrite history, guys. I talk too damn much. You're not gonna do shit about it, though. Hello? Should go deal with your baby first. Let's go to the next person. Nazi alert, Nazi alert. Let's go to the next person. Also, guys, if you want to support me, feel free to become a super fan, y'all. If you press that button at the top of the screen, become a super fan for $9.99 a month. How old are you?
Hello.
And you also become an exclusive member of the Discord. I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm 33.
Okay, so do you support Trump?
I'm on the fence at the moment.
Okay, so what do you want me to do about that?
Well, I'm finding your interactions very intriguing. And why I did support Trump was because I literally have watched Camilla and Trump.
That's not how you say her name.
Huh?
That's not how you say her name.
Oh, how do you say her name?
Kamala.
Oh, Kamala. Okay.
Kamala.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, Kamala. Well, I've been saying her name wrong all this time. Yeah, so I've been watching Kamala and Trump for the past few years. And my thing is, like, what did Biden really do for America?
Why don't you just Google it? Do they not have Google in your country?
Yeah, it's just like,
You can't read? They don't teach kids how to read in your country?
Well, yeah, I know. Well, here's my thing, Tashika. It's literally like Trump. It's not the reason why I'm on the fence, Tashika, is because I don't like how he treated the whole Charlie Kirk situation. To be frank with you,
Biden?
No, Trump. I don't like how he treated the Charlie Kirk situation.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm telling you why I'm on the fence.
Yeah, but like I don't. What is the consequence? You're on the fence, regardless of anything else he's done. You're on the fence about his Charlie Kirk response.
Yeah.
You're 32.
Well, no, yeah, I know. But anyways, no hate. I just want to say that
No big hate over here.
All right. Have a great night. Bye, Tashika.
Sure. Let's go to the next person, y'all. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, hi, how old are you? Hello? 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 Okay, this person is not here. Let's go to the next person. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. I've been live for an hour and 30. I hate that song so much. It's like objectively a bad song, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway. It was a great late live. It's a great late live we're having here. You guys want to play some Fortnite? Hey, Bambles. Did you get a what in the 80s? You look straight out of the What the fuck? It's the sweater too. Is that a quarter zip?
It was on clearance.
What's it called? The thrift store opening up in Philly soon. Might use a hot buy there. What you doing?
I got my bed reserved. Oh
yeah,
reserved.
Carl told me. Did Carl call you?
Yeah. Yeah. Rehab part 2.
You're gonna be gone for 3 months.
So I'll be out in April. But I have unlimited phone time. So, if you ever want to yap, I can...
What do you mean by unlimited? Like, you can call whenever you want?
Yeah.
Or they give you a
not
phone?
like a group therapy thing or like a state mandated course on like telling me why it's actually really bad to use substances.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay, enough of the twink words and debates. Girl, Lori, that's crazy. Why you say that?
Wait, that's such a compliment. I'm a twink again? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my god. Weight loss, period.
I'll take it. Oh. Not in the good way. Not in the good way. Don't use substances to lose weight.
I might.
Please don't.
Actually, no, my stomach would never survive that. I wouldn't be able to do the hard stuff because my stomach would hurt too much. That would be the main thing that would keep me from it. Hell yeah.
Oh no, you're so happy though. And then, wait, what? No. Why am I talking it up?
Why would you even say it? Why would you even say that? Why would you say that? Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Oh my god. I called Carl today, and I was just crying. I think the past couple times I've called Carl, I've just been fucking crying the entire time. And I was like, because my stomach was hurting. Because my stomach was hurting really fucking bad. And then I had a panic attack because my stomach was hurting really bad.
Yeah.
Civil war in your body?
And then I was about to eat some strawberries, and then my boob started hurting, and then my lower right abdomen started hurting, and I was like, oh, clearly I'm fucking dying. And it kept coming, but then I realized, oh my god, I looked at my flow chart, I said, oh my god, I'm ovulating, and it hurts for some reason. So
She thought it was appendicitis first.
I genuinely thought I had appendicitis, but I feel like you would know. I feel like
that almost ended me. So.
Yeah, I almost called you because I was like, does it you're on the floor, right? Like it really, really hurts. Like you know, right?
Yeah, you're writhing in your bed and you can't move and you try to go to the bathroom, it's searing pain.
Okay, so I definitely don't have appendicitis.
Well, I don't know. You should check it.
No, Chad, we are done. We're playing Fortnite soon.
Oh,
I just wanted.
Good, though. It was helping me get my clothes ready for rehab. I'm slowly packing bags.
Well, I just wanted to come on here because I got really bored. And I also need to reinstall my wig and clean it and everything.
Wig.
Yeah.
Also, handballs.
It used to hurt when I ovulated. Yeah. Wait, it's called what? Middle spurts? Middle spurts. Fucking middle.
I did look at the handhelds, and then I called Marshall. He's the guy in charge of all of the applicants and stuff for the center. And he's like, yeah, we don't let people bring in any sort of handheld gaming device because people would trade gaming time for favors inside the facility.
Oh.
There was a whole barter system that happened last year because someone brought in a Game Boy. So he's like, even if it's not wireless, I'm going to ask my supervisors, but we probably can't let you do it because there was a whole system that this person created where they'd be like, here, you can play Hamtaro for an hour, and then I get to bum a few, smokes off of you. And it was very, yeah.
Aren't humans so cool? We always do this. Someone always has a good, and then they realize other people have it, and then they create entire systems that enrich them. It's like a natural phenomenon. That's so funny. That's so funny.
I could have had unprecedented power.
Right, I let you play Homestuck for an hour, and you gate my... Okay. Ungrip.
Ooh.
Loose.
Handballs. What are your thoughts on origami?
Middle smart. You're just spamming middle smart.
I am not going to pick up origami in rehab. Fuck that.
I should have been one of the manic pixie dream girls who made like 50 million stars, like little paper stars.
Well, I am going to a co-ed facility, so I think a lot of straight people are going to be having a lot of relations, and
Is it co-ed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're getting pregnant.
Yeah, I picked co-ed because I have to talk to women. Because if I can't talk to women, I'm going to walk off. Oh wait, I can't do ideation. I'm going to take a nap for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, no. The rehab that I... Huh? What happened?
Mod Bree on here.
Oh, shit!
Wait, Bree isn't a mod? I see them everywhere.
I could have swore she was a mod. I've been talking to Bree like she's a fucking mod for like 2 months. I swore she was a fucking mod. Bro, I was like...